How's it going, Lobsters? This is Deoxys Lobster coming at you live, and I would like to start this video with introduction to my big collection of Pokemon cards. This isn't all of it. I've bought way too many, but I am trying to collect one of each. So here we go. Let's take a look. As you can see here in my torn down basement, I have every single gen here separated. It's not the exact same cards like the first cards or anything, like I don't have the base set Charizard or anything in there, but just to show you a quick cap of the cards that are in there. You've got first gen right here. You've got second gen coming right here. My favorite gen. I mean, I know it's not that many Pokemon, but it's a really cool gen connecting Johto and Kanto together. I hope you guys can see these cards all right. If you want a more in-depth view of them in the future, do leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. We've got fourth gen over yonder. Got my Arceus for my shirt. Whoosh. Then we've got fifth gen. The biggest gen, I believe. 156 Pokemon, I think. They're all there. The smallest one right after it. Though I think X and Y was small because of all the megas they added. We've got our Alola boys. And the newest gen. Not everything is here, of course, because Pokemon slowly continue coming. For example, this Zarude is just separated. I need to make another row for our boys Calyrex and his two horses, which I don't know their names because I have not tried the DLC yet. Anyways, we'll continue upstairs. It gives you a brief idea of how many Pokemon were made per gen. We got first, second, third, fourth. First and fifth look pretty strong there. First and fifth look pretty strong. I can only imagine what's going to happen in ninth gen, huh? I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's take a look upstairs. How's it going, Lobsters? This is Deoxys Lobster coming at you live. And we're upstairs with the rest of my Pokemon collection. Now I wanted to share a few things in my collection to you all, y'all. You know, nostalgic toys from the past. I've been a Pokemon lover since it's been out, so since the red version. And then we'll talk about some of my cards, not all my cards, and of course, you know, the games, my favorite part of the franchise. So we'll continue first with the toys. Now I'm just gonna go these in some. I'm gonna try to go in like a newest, oldest order of random stuff. But we'll see. We'll grab what I can get. I got a lot of stuff to share today. So this is the Pokeball from Burger King. It would have like a gold card in here. I'd have the gold cards elsewhere. They're not in the greatest condition, so I didn't really feel like showing off. Then here are a bunch of random Pokemon that I got all at once. This was like 10 bucks for all of this, and I thought it was a nice little addition. Some of these I think are like pencil toppers. But a lot of them are kind of interesting to look at. They're kind of funny with their weird, you know, off colors, like this Marowak with a brown skull for no reason. Or this Jinx with like crazy white eyes. But yeah, I mean, these are pretty interesting. It was a good deal. I got it from, I think, Japan. Of course, some more old Pokeballs from like the random toys and stuff from way back when. Some of these things I got from a good friend of mine. Let's call him Baxter Palace, and he parted away with some of these toys, and I'm like, why not? I'll take them. Here we got Mewtwo amiibo, my only amiibo besides Bowser. I only got two. Here, I'll kind of take them all out at once here. These are all old random toys. Some of them new, some of them old. So like, all of these came from like the
you know, random cards and stuff you bought. They came in like collections, and they're actually a lot more detailed than like some of the older ones, especially ones that came in like collections and stuff. I really like this Mega Rayquaza. If you want a more in-depth look at them in the future, let me know in the comments. I really like this shiny Darkrai. You know I love them shinies. This I think is from a Burger King toy. It's a squirts water out of this part. It goes in there. This one was kind of interesting too. This one came from a cereal box. They had like these little toys that would hang at the end of your bowl while you ate cereal. Now all these are all from the 90s on this side. These are all the random ones that were from Tomy, I believe. Most of them have this thing on their back. I don't know if we'll get to see it. Let's see here. Toby, made in China. It's got some Chinese writing there. Some other writing. I'm not sure what it means. But they all came in these cool collections. They came with these Master Balls. Not this one, but these clear ones. And it would come in a set. Like, you'd have these Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath in one. Coughing and wheezing. But some of these unfortunately broke. And some, I don't know if you have this, but when you were younger you'd have those friends that convince you to burn your toys. So unfortunately, Hypno got a nose job. And Jigglypuff got a little worn out there. But these are really cool and nostalgic. Again, if you want me to go in more detail with them in the future, let me know. This toy is kind of cool. It's got this little spring mechanism on it, so you can like hang this ball above a Pokemon, and it'll just catch it, just like that. This, I don't know when this was. I think it's Burger King. Yeah, it's got the Burger King thing on the inside. This was like another one I got from Baxter Palace. It's really cool. It has an actual Game Boy cartridge that comes out. I mean, not one that works, obviously. But it's got a Farfetch'd on it, which I thought was awesome. And the thing that's really cool is there's like a little game on the inside here. I guess you could put this in here. And the game doesn't work unless the cartridge is inside. See, like, look, I'm pushing this down and it's not working. It's locked in place. You put that in, and now it starts working. It's kind of cool. And of course, you got this Ash and Misty combo here. This one is also from the 90s with those other ones I got from Baxter Palace, as well as this. But this one I saw, it has some 2000 writing on it. So, those are mainly all the Pokemon toys I got there. Going from the toys, you know, as a youngster, you, I mean, I got into the game first. Then, you know, the toys came with, I think, the show and stuff. Let's look at some of this before we get into that. So I have a bunch of random, like, books and stuff I got. You know, again, some of these are awesome things that I add to my collection. Like this Platinum strategy guide. It's ridiculously big. It's probably the biggest book here. Then a little dive to the pack. So we got Pokemon Stadium strategy guide. These are some old posters. I don't know if you all remember, but way back when, in the 90s, early 2000s, there was a Beckett Pokemon Collector magazine. And this artist, I think it was named Jeff Amino, he had this really cool art designs for like the magazines. Here's just a Caesar riding a skateboard. Pretty cool. This was from, I think, a strategy guide that I don't have anymore. You got the Crystal, Pokemon Crystal stuff going on there. I think that's a really cool one. It's got all the little second-gen Pokemon all over the place. Here's another strategy guide for the OG first-gen Red, Blue, and Yellow. This is kind of cool. It's still got the stickers in here, which I think is awesome. I don't know if I'll ever use them or not. but it's pretty sick. Before we get into this book, here's some more extra books I got from, you know, all the random stuff that you end up collecting. Like when you, you know, like buy cards. There's those toys that I got. And the Elite Trainer boxes came with these cool little player's guides. They had a few strategies from like the cards in the set. And then it showed a picture of every single card you can possibly get in the set. Now I know there's the internet, but this is kind of pretty cool for, you know, probably a younger kid who isn't knowing about the internet too much. Or maybe the internet's out. So I got Lost Thunder, Celestial Storm, Dragon Majesty. Shiny Legends. This one's a different one that I came with the collection. The one that came with the Shining Celebi and Lugia. As well as the mat you see down here. And I think it came with a Ho-Oh figure too. There's Shiny Legends, Burning Shadows, Guardians Writings, Evolutions, and Breakthrough. Just a bunch of random Poke books I got there. Now this I included only because it does have Pokemon in it, but it does have other things in it as well. I'm pretty sure this is a Koro manga magazine thing. I don't know exactly where they originate, but I know all the spoilers to things would come in these first. We see them all the time online and stuff. And Koro magazine, I think it still exists. So this just was kind of cool. I'm going to try to see if I could find any Pokemon spot in there. It's just a bunch of mangas and then ads for like brand new stuff coming out. I guess here's an example. They've shown like Pokemon Silver ads here way before Pokemon Silver was coming out and stuff. And you've got N64 ads, and I guess they got Crash Bandicoot there, so PlayStation ads. And I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. I thought it was a cool book. Continue on for other parts of the collection are, of course, the cards. Now, I'm not going to show all my cards in this video. I just have too many, and I have some really cool ones that I didn't want to show. I wanted to save some maybe for a future video. So let's go over everything I do have here in cards. First thing I'm going to go over is probably the biggest part in the card part, is this pack. I found this pack online on eBay, and it's really cool. It's got like, what is it? If you remember the Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge sets in English, well, this is basically a set that is exclusive to Japan, and it's got the second gen gym leaders in it. So you've got, you know, Morty, Whitney, Falconer, and so on and so forth. Underneath here, Price. I'm blinking out right now. Claire, I almost said Cynthia. Jasmine? I'll have to confirm that. Chuck and Bugsy. So this pack is actually really like huge and thick because it's actually a half deck. It's got energies in it guaranteed, and what I want to pull one day in the future, maybe if I get a, you know, like a subscriber special video, maybe I'll open this for the channel, and I want to pull Sabrina's Espeon in it, which actually kind of looks greenish, like shiny, and I don't know if it's supposed to be or not, but I thought that was pretty cool. I also have a fossil pack, and if you don't know about that, you know, you could see it in my first video, the introduction to this channel. This is something that I got for relatively cheap. I'm pretty sure this is the price I got it for, and it was somewhat recent, about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. And this is when the Neo sets came out, second gen, and it comes with the starters and a holo of each. And I just thought this thing is amazing. I had this thing in the past when I was a kid, and I took it apart. I didn't have this whole little like labeling and everything. And I found that at the store, and I'm like, I had to have it. Continuing on here, we'll look at some of the cards I have. Now again, this isn't all my cards, but this is a nice collection of my cards. On the left side here, you have all those mega cards that you would get from all the random boxes I bought. I bought way too many cards. I gotta have a deck of these. If only they made energies and trainers. But they're in no specific order. Just a bunch of random ones in there. Wonder if I can get that Charizard graded. It's kind of cool. I always liked those. So these are some Japanese cards that I got from actually mystery cubes that I bought from eBay. And they were intense. When I saw this Lugia, I was just like so amazed. I was so excited for it that, I don't know. Lugia is one of my favorite Pokemon, and it was definitely a must to get that. The condition of these cards, I mean, I'm not going to really take them out, but I'll be honest, they're not amazing. You know, especially because they are, you know, 2 cards in 1 sleeve, which I know is a big no-no for people who try to keep cards in immaculate condition. But yeah, these were all from the Mystery Cube. I know it's a little cut off here. Let's take a quick look. Pokeball came over here. Up ahead you'll see more crazier stuff. There you go, much better. Perfect. Now these are all kind of random here. Again, I had so many random cards and stuff that I would get that I would just put them in a random order. But there are specific ones that I did like to collect, and so you'll see them all here. Starting with this Sophocles. I really liked full art trainers. There's a whole bunch right here. These are not for trade, if you're wondering. But maybe in the future I could show a video of cards that I'm willing to trade with y'all. And yeah. Here's the rest. I do have a few more, like 2 or 3 more that are not in here. Then we got the Diaper Rares, the Hyper Rares, and this Gold Lunala. Next to its Hyper Lunalas. Lele with its feeties. Yeah, I bought way too many packs. I know, you can barely see it. In this lighting, it's crazy. It looks like that's where that part ends. Some other random cards in here. They're in a really random order. Got some Jungle and Rocket over here. Here's a huge collection of break cards I have. And then here are like some secret rares for random sets. I always liked the secret rares. I always thought they were pretty cool. I think once they turned into items and energies, it was too much. Or like the ones that look way too similar to the regular one, where it's like barely visible. But some of them are cool, like this cool rainbow energy. Or this Japanese secret rare over here. Got some more base set cards here. What am I saying? Yep, some base set, like 1. And then a bunch of old ones there. This Suicune I actually pulled from a pack that I found at my buddy's house. I was so happy he let me open it. That was about a few years ago too. So it was like $40 pack at the time. A lot more now. Some more random promos and stuff from way back when. Got my Entei EX. I think I got my Swampert EX in like my huge collection of Pokemon cards. With 1 of each. I probably should put that back here. Got some Shinings. I don't have all of them, but I've collected some of them. This is actually a kind of interesting card I want to go over. There's the real one. This is the fake one I got as a kid. I always thought it was kind of interesting. I don't know if you could really tell, but it's actually see-through. I wish I could show some way, but yeah, it's slightly thinner. I got it as a kid. Got it for free, so I'm not upset. So those are all the cards. Now, last but not least, we have a few more things. One thing and related to the cards is a bunch of stuff, like I said, that you get with the cards. This is just some random sticker I got from buying cards. a bunch of the little pins. If you want me to go in more depth in the future, let me know. We got the coins, a bunch of coins and dice. There's a few coins that I wanted to look at more in detail here. I don't know if I'll find them. Yep, here they are. I always like this one. This one's actually metal compared to the other plastic ones. It's a Lugia coin from way back when, so that's awesome. And then I really like this one. Why? Because I think this was from the starter deck that came with Machamp, the first edition one, the OG Pokemon base set starter deck. And this is the original one here. This one's more like a Pog. Yeah, it's really cool. And then they just remade it eventually, which I thought was kind of cool. Whole bunch of dice. I have about, I don't know, 7-8 decks, not including like pre-made ones and stuff like that. But that's that. Now let's take a look at the crazy amount of games that I have. So the Pokemon games are honestly probably my favorite part. A lot of them are in this container here, but I do have the cases for them. So I'm just going to kind of look at the cover of the cases. Some of them are loose that are not in there. So I've got my OG Silver right there, my favorite gen. I really do like Soul Silver, but I mean, I don't know, I still like the old feel of things. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you had to tell me, I like the abilities and stuff added in the newer gens, but I don't know. So I'm actually taking these out of transfer packs right now. If you're not familiar from Pokemon Stadium, N64 had these transfer packs where you can put the Pokemon games in there. And they had the different games. You had Pokemon Stadium 1, which would allow you to put in red, blue, and yellow in it. And Pokemon Stadium 2, which would let you put gold, silver, and crystal in it. This one was actually my buddy's. And there's also a way to repair these. Sorry, I can't talk. There's a little battery inside of them. And if the battery runs out, you can't save the game anymore, and your file gets deleted. Well, we're looking at all these old nostalgia games. I would honestly say that, like, you know, the N64 games. N64 is my favorite system, but you know, obviously Pokemon is mainly handheld, but these N64 games are really amazing. Pokemon Snap, I mean, it's short, but it's amazing for what it is. You know, there's not that many like photography games out there like that, and I think it's pretty awesome. I beat it the day I got it. As a kid, I was kind of upset. I got it for my birthday, and I'm just like, this is so easy. Pokemon Puzzle League, I discovered a little bit more like, when was it? Maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know. I don't know exactly. Amazing game. If you like puzzles, if you like the show, and you know how the Pokemon actually talk in there instead of their robot noises in the video games, in the handhelds and stuff, then you'll love this game. And the ridiculous quotes that all the gym leaders do and stuff. Definitely Stadium 2 is probably the best out of the 64 games for me. And then in terms of these games, I mean, technically I grew up with Silver, but Crystal is the, you know, best game out of those two. So those are just some peripherals for that. Continuing on from there, we have more media. This isn't games, but I'm just going to put it in the between here anyways, because they're grouped together. These I had when I was a kid in the 90s. My friend gave me this one. And these are more console games, not the handheld ones. So XD Gale of Darkness, Pokemon. I've got Coliseum in there as well. It's kind of weird how it's in there, but I got both in there. Hopefully it doesn't break. Pokemon Battle Revolution. Still haven't beaten this one, but I did beat Stadium 1 and 2. which is a lot harder, I think, than Battle Revolution. But yeah, that's a good game. And then this is very nostalgic to me. I mean, I had this before, honestly, I had, like, you know, internet or anything like that. So it was fun to watch that. And of course, the movie that came with the promo card. Continuing more collection of Pokemon stuff. We got some extra stuff here. I forgot to bring this into town, but in terms of GBA games, I don't have Fire Red and Leaf Green. I mean, I guess I've played the originals, so, and I played all the new ones, so I guess it doesn't really matter to play that one. This Emerald version is the one I've talked about in my Shiny collection video. I also talked about Pearl version, which is up ahead later, and Soul Silver. I think I have my buddy's Heart Gold, so I don't have the case for it, but they're all yonder if you want to take a closer look. We got Pokemon, Zeldas for a Zelda video, Omega Ruby, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Moon, Ultra Moon. So we've got the Emerald version. We got an action replay here. I never actually really used this. I think I used it once to get an Arceus, but you know, I don't really know if it's compatible with like transferring those Pokemon into the newer games. Let me know in the comments if you know about that. And if you like this video, you know, give it a sub and a thumb. Where's my thumb? There it is. So this thing was really awesome, though I think they could have made it way better if they changed it a little bit. I'll go over it once we get to the game for it. So we got Ultra Moon, we got a decent amount of shinies in there. Omega Ruby, not too many shinies in there. Pokemon X, the most shinies ever. Friend Safari. I don't think a single shiny in this one, besides the ones that you automatically get in the game, which I think are Haxorus, and then either Dratini or Gible. No shinies in this. And then we've got Soul Silver. Soul Silver was the one that came with this device. This is a Pokewalker, and it was basically a pedometer that was also kind of like a Tamagotchi, where you can actually transfer one Pokemon from your game here into here, and there was other Pokemon you can catch in here, and as your pedometer, because it's a pedometer as well, as your pedometer moved, each step was an XP point for your Pokemon. The only thing that I think that sucked about it was that once your Pokemon leveled up one level, it would stop and you couldn't level it up anymore until you transferred it and transferred it back. So honestly, I think it would be cool to like do a workout and level up a Pokemon in here from level 1 to level 100. Even if it's a Weedle that stays at level 100, I think that would have been kind of a cool idea. So maybe they could do that one day. I guess the best thing I can do from there is maybe get a Pokemon that's level 99 and run that many steps or something in one day. That would be intense. Maybe that could be a video one day. So yeah, Soul Silver, amazing game. I don't have the Soul Silver Cute Charm glitched. My friend's Heart Gold. Well, it's technically mine now because he handed it over for losing my white version. Luckily, I transferred all my Pokemon before then. But yeah, that one is the Heart Gold is Cute Charm glitched. Pearl version's Cute Charm glitched. This one's not. So if you want to know how to do something like that in the future, let me know. If you want many shinies. And of course, you've got Pearl version here. But that's it for this video. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please leave it a like. You know, comment and subscribe. You know, give me suggestions for further videos. If you wanted to see any of these collections in more depth, I do have more Pokemon cards to show off in the future, and different things like that. Also, you know, it is Deoxys Link Lobster, so I did want to do some more Poke videos. Maybe there's a Pokemon game of interest that I might show in the future. I don't know. Let me know. So, I hope you enjoy my collection. I hope you have a good one. Deoxys Link Lobster. is out. Have a good one.